Alan, you were 1-0 up and pretty much in control when Jack Sampson was sent off with 10 minutes to go. Is that a game that hinged on the sending off?
No, I think we played a very good side today. I think anyone that finishes above them, I think, are in with a chance of going up. But yeah, we have played well, and when you go down to 10, it's always difficult. They've got that long throw that they launch in your box, but overall, I've got to be delighted with the performance, I think.
What was your view of the sending off?
To be honest, from where I've looked, he has led with his arm, but it's not an elbow. I don't think so. I'm just going to go and speak to the referee now. But if you lead with your arm, there's always a chance you're going to get sent off. So, it's happened, and we've got to deal with it.
Many people thought that this would be your toughest challenge of the season so far in York. As you said, they're expected to be there or thereabouts. How do you think the players acquitted themselves today?
I think everyone in the ground can see that, if they're the best side in the league, then we're not a million miles away. We might have to add a couple of players to be around them. But in general, in overall play, I thought we were as good as them. Yeah,
first half was fairly tight. Was it a case of keeping it solid, keeping it patient at that stage?
I think against all the top sides, you've got to keep it tight and hope that you can pinch one. And I think the finisher, Gary Roberts, was outstanding. He's come off with a little tight hamstring, which it's not a pull, so he's just come off with Monday in mind, really.
Yeah. The goal came, I think, 5 or so minutes after half-time. Was there a conscious effort to start the second half on the front foot?
No, we start every half on the front foot, Don't forget, we're playing a side that's full-time, and their fitness levels are probably better than ours because they're in every day. But I think we acquitted ourselves absolutely fantastic today. I've got no complaints about that.
Yeah, when you look at their team, they've got some big units up front, haven't they? John Parkin, Mari Morgan, Smith, Rankin. How do you think you cope with the challenges they offered, particularly when they're applying pressure when you're down to 10 men?
Well, our objective was to keep them out of their box, keep a high line, which we did. I sent Jack on, and he goes and heads everything, which was obviously to try and combat what they had, and I think we dealt with it very well.
They've got some clear quality. Obviously, York, they're meant to be up there and near the top of the table. What kind of qualities do you think they had today that maybe other teams we've played so far didn't have?
Well, let me tell you now, their manager, he's won everything. I know Millsy very, very well, and he's a canny old devil, and he'd tell me now, if he come down here, he'd say that, and I just spoke to their assistant, he said that we're the best side he's played by a million miles.
Yeah, you seem to change your shape in the second half as well, before the sending off, to go to a bit of a 4-4-2. Why was that, and what did that bring that maybe you didn't have before?
Well, I think what you've got to do is, they've got problems when they push the two full-backs in, and we've got to organise that properly, and if you go with 3 at the back against that, you're going to get punished down the outside, so we try to combat that. And obviously when the sending off went through, obviously we've had to go to a 4-4-1, and then we've changed it again to go to a 5. But that's something you've got to do within the game, and I think we dealt with it very, very well.
Yeah, just looking at the start of the season overall, we're 6 matches in, still unbeaten now. I mean, when you look at it, obviously we're 3rd in the table coming into today's game. How pleased are you with the start of the season, and has it even kind of exceeded your expectations at the start of the season?
Yeah, it's exceeded my expectations. We rebuilt a new side, but as I said to you, the togetherness in there is fantastic. The football we're playing out there is good. We can only get better, in my opinion. So yeah, it's been a fantastic start.
Yeah, just a couple of updates on a few injuries. How are John Paul Kissick, Liam Martin and Mark Holstead?
Mark Holstead's got a chance for Monday. John Paul Kissick's 8 weeks, and Liam Martin will probably be a year.
Yeah, and just finally, we said this was a challenge today. You've got another one coming up on Monday, haven't you?
They're all big challenges, but at the end of the day, we'll go from there.
Yeah, cheers, Alan.
All right, cheers.
Thank you.
Come on in, son, let's get in there.